and welcome back to Leyendas Productions. Without further ado, here is the Nacho Beristáin episode. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Peace! In the serene town of Actopan, nestled at the foot of the Sierra Mountains in the state of Veracruz, young Ignacio Nacho Beristáin embarked on his journey. Actopan was a world away from the bustling capital, but it was here that Nacho's story began. Nacho and his siblings moved to live with their grandmother in the bustling capital, where the course of their lives would change forever. As Nacho adapted to his new surroundings, he couldn't escape the allure of boxing. The boxing bug had bitten him already. Back when he was just a child, he had a knack for it, even testing his skills on the streets and in school. It wasn't long before his talent caught the eye of some local boxers, though their gym was nothing more than 2 punching bags hanging from trees. But for Nacho, it was a getaway to his passion. His journey to Veracruz City was not only a geographic shift, but also a pivotal moment in his boxing odyssey. It was here he came into contact with true mentors. Nacho's uncle, a former boxer himself, introduced him to the legendary manager El Viejo Ramos. Under the tutelage of Ramos, Nacho's understanding for the sport deepened. In those early days, the state of Mexican boxing was still in its infancy. The training, though passionate, was rudimentary, yet Nacho began to grasp the finer aspects of technique and strategy. His determination was unwavering, but fate had other plans. In a cruel twist of fate, Nacho suffered an eye injury during his training, an injury that would haunt him throughout his life. It was this injury that ultimately ended his boxing career. The young fighter felt a deepened sense of disappointment and loss. However, Nacho's story was far from over. A friend, determined to see him back in the ring some way, urged him to train his son, Carlos Moreno. Nacho hesitated at first, still nursing the wounds of his own unfulfilled boxing dreams. But fate had different plans, and he eventually agreed. As he began coaching Carlos Moreno, something extraordinary happened. Their journey led them to the famous tournament called Cinturón de Oro, organized by the coaches who had broken away from the federation. This was the authentic Cinturón de Oro, officially registered, and it became the symbol of their collective dedication to the sport. Nacho's involvement with these young fighters rekindled his passion for boxing, marking the beginning of a remarkable career as a trainer. With the boxing ring still etched in his heart, Nacho Beristáin had transitioned from being a fighter to becoming a mentor. His focus turned to training boxers, and his impact was nothing short of extraordinary.
This episode is brought to you by Leyendas Productions. Check it out, homies. I'm gonna need your help. I need you to like, share, subscribe to this episode because we need to keep making these. And until we start getting money from subscribers or we start getting money from like Leto Reyes or something like that, it's all up to you. So if you wanna see me in London, you wanna see me in Thailand, you wanna see me in Mexico, you need to like, share, subscribe. What's the 3 words? Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
He assumed the role of coach for the Mexican amateur boxing team at the 1968, 1972, 1976, and 1980 Olympic Games. The 1968 Olympics, held in his homeland of Mexico, mark a historic moment. Beristáin's coaching prowess played a pivotal role as Mexico clinched 4 Olympic medals. Among the medalists, Agustín Zaragoza and Joaquín Rocha secured a bronze, while Ricardo Delgado and Antonio Roldan achieved the ultimate glory, winning gold. Nacho's dedication to the sport knew no bounds. He continued to guide Mexican boxing teams in subsequent Olympics. Nacho had grown weary of the corruption and murky dealings within Mexican sports. He witnessed the meager support for the Olympic athletes and questionable decisions made by those in power. Reflecting on those times, Nacho admitted that even though there's more transparency and support in contemporary sports, it wasn't enough for him. He'd grown tired of the bureaucracy and being a witness of the questionable dealings of the government. Nacho's unwavering faith in the young Daniel Zaragoza would soon be validated as he transformed him into his first professional world champion. Daniel Zaragoza, a true Hall of Famer in the making, would go on to achieve greatness under the tutelage of Nacho. In the world of professional boxing, Daniel Zaragoza's name would become synonymous with success. A 2-division world champion, Zaragoza etched his name in the annals of boxing history. In 2004, he retired with an impressive record of 55 wins, 28 by knockout, 8 losses, and 3 draws. Zaragoza's journey to world titles began in 1985 when he secured the WBC bantamweight title with disqualification victory over Freddie Jackson. The path to glory continued in 1988 1988 as he moved up in weight to claim the WBC Super Bantamweight title. In the spectacular 10th round, Zaragoza secured a thrilling TKO victory over none other than the future Hall of Famer Carlos Zarate. Zaragoza's reign as champion was a testament to his skill and determination, successfully defending the title 5 times. But behind every great fighter, there's a mentor, and in this case, it was Nacho Beristáin. He was the guiding force, the driving factor behind Zaragoza's ascent to stardom. Nacho's belief in his protege and his commitment to honing Zaragoza's talent laid the foundation for a remarkable career. His legacy as a trainer was in its infancy, but the seeds of greatness had already been sown. In the heart of Iztacalco, a borough in the eastern part of Mexico City, lies a place where Mexican sports legends have forged their incredible careers. Just a street separates the two venues, but the contrast between them is striking. As you cross the border from Ciudad Deportiva, you encounter the Romanza Gym, a cradle of champions. This unassuming plot on Resina Street began writing remarkable chapters in the history of sports on August 29th of 1992, when José Suleiman Chagnon, then president of the World Boxing Council, aka the WBC, came to inaugurate the Gilberto Román and Daniel Zaragoza Gymnasium, or Romanza for short. It was also a way to remember Román, Mexico's greatest super flyweight boxer, who was once under Nacho's guidance but tragically lost his life in a traffic accident 2 years before the gym's inauguration. As time passed, the place came to be known simply as Romanza. While the names Zaragoza and Román gradually faded from discussions in the gym, the essence of these champions were preserved in the photographs adorning the gym's interior walls. Julio Cesar Chavez, Ricardo Finito López, Juan Manuel Márquez, and even individuals from different walks of life like Rafael Amaya, among others whom Nacho prefers not to mention publicly, have all walked the same path that active boxers like Rey Vargas now follow as they train in their small temple of boxing. Within the walls of the Romanza Gym, where legends were nurtured and champions were born, Ignacio Beristáin would go on to shape the careers of some of the most iconic names in the world of boxing. Among these, one name shines particularly bright: Juan Manuel Márquez. Márquez, whose journey from a young, aspiring boxer to one of the most accomplished fighters in the history of the sport, is a testament to the coaching mastery of Nacho Beristáin. His relationship with Nacho would not only define his career, but also etch his name in the annals of boxing history. Their union, which commenced on 1993 when Márquez was a youthful 20-year-old, would prove to be the turning point in both of their careers. Nacho, renowned for his astute coaching acumen, wasted no time recognizing the exceptional talent and boundless potential residing in the young fighter. Under Beristáin's expert guidance, Márquez embarked on an extraordinary ascent through the ranks of professional boxing. Márquez's career would go on to be adorned with world titles in 4 distinct weight classes, an accomplishment that places him in an elite echelon of fighters. One of the most iconic chapters in Márquez's career unfolded through his epic 4-fight rivalry with the legendary Manny Pacquiao. This rivalry has etched its place in boxing history as one of the most enthralling and hotly contested duels in the sport's rich history. Márquez and Pacquiao's battles characterized their intensity and drama, captured the hearts of boxing enthusiasts around the world. Their story is a testament to the power of collaboration, determination, and mentorship, showcasing the heights that can be reached when a gifted fighter finds the perfect mentor and coach. Nacho Beristáin and Juan Manuel Márquez's journey together is an enduring testament to their lasting impact on the world of boxing, a legacy that will continue to inspire generations of fighters and fans alike. As we bring the final round of this episode to a close, we find ourselves in the corner of greatness. Ignacio Nacho Beristáin's journey throughout the world of boxing is nothing short of legendary, and it's time to recognize the profound impact he has had on the sport we all love. Nacho's story, as we've seen, began in humble beginnings. A young boy with a burning passion for boxing. Through sheer dedication and an unyielding spirit, he transformed himself from a promising fighter into one of the most celebrated trainers in the history of the sport. His list of accomplishments reads like a champion's resume, adorned with titles and honors that few can match. Inducted into the World Boxing Hall of Fame in 2006 and International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2010, Nacho Beristáin has etched his name into the annals of boxing history. But it doesn't stop there. He's not just a trainer, he's a maestro, a mentor, and a motivator. Nacho's remarkable journey has seen him shaping the careers of over 24 world champions, a who's who of boxing royalty. Names like Ricardo López, Juan Manuel Márquez, Rafael Márquez, Daniel Zaragoza, and Humberto Gonzalez are not just fighters, but legends, and Nacho played a pivotal role in their ascent to greatness. The awards speak for themselves. The Ring Time Magazine Trainer of the Year in 2002 and 2005, the Boxing Writers Association of America Trainer of the Year in 2003 and 2004, and the Boxing Scene Trainer of the Year in 2002, 2003, 2004, and 2005. Those accolades are not just recognition. They are the testament to his unwavering commitment to the sport and his fighters. But perhaps what truly sets Nacho apart is his meticulous attention to detail, his ability to spot a glimmer of potential in a young fighter's eye, and then nurture that potential until it becomes a blazing fire of success. He doesn't just train fighters, he molds them into champions. In 1996, Nacho Beristáin received the National Sports Award of Mexico, an acknowledgement for his outstanding contributions to the world of sports. His legacy extends beyond the ring, touching the hearts of countless fans and inspiring new generations of fighters to chase their dreams. So, as we step out of the Romanza Gym and into the world beyond, remember the story of Ignacio Nacho Beristáin, a story of determination, dedication, and the pursuit of excellence. It's a story that will continue to echo into the hallowed halls of boxing, reminding us all that champions aren't just made in the ring, they're made by extraordinary trainers like Nacho Beristáin.